I seem to remember to have played a lot of Rakdos, and I seem to remember to have put some good stuff in this box. Unlike Izzet and Simic, which I really didn't play that much, that's what I remember. So let's crack this thing and see how I did. Again, like I've said in all the other videos, for these 10 fat packs full of Return to Ravnica cards, these are treasure troves. I really have no idea. Well, I have some recollection of what I did, but it's not a really strong recollection of what I put in here. I hope I have at least one Master of Cruelties in here, because it's a great card I'd like to show. Played a little with this card. It's not that bad. I never got enough out of this one, or this one, or the Guildmage. Really didn't get a lot out of the Guildmage. And this card's a little too heavy, I think, for constructed. Of course, all the charms are great. Too heavy for standard. I never got around to build something with this card, and I'm a huge fan of junk rares, especially the red ones. Cards like Warp World. It's a foil, nice foil. This is the Dark Confidant Wannabe. I was already talking about it in a previous box. I love this card. Played it so much with Pack Rat and also various, not just Pack Rat, but really anything that had to do with Devotion to Black when I was playing it a lot in Theros. I pulled this card during my Return to Ravnica pre-release. It's quite the bomb there, but there's a whole history of Magic of 3 black creatures that are rare or mythic rare, and they all look really cool and they're great to read, and if you can play them well, they win games, but not in constructed. So maybe it's a good card in Commander. Of course, this card is incredible. It generates so much mana in a Devotion to Black deck. Never got anything out of this one, and of course you have to really play against just the right deck to make this card work. Another really cool card. Yeah. Beautiful artwork too. Played this one a lot too. And the Cackler, of course, got a ton of play. Oh, there he is. I do have a Master of Cruelties in here. So let's just pause and read this incredibly fun Johnny card. Whenever this card attacks a player and isn't blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Master of Cruelty assigns no combat damage this combat. So yeah, you put something on it. You put a blue enchantment that makes it unblockable first. You hit with it. Okay, you have to have 5 mana to play it. Okay, so it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen in the first few turns. You hit for it. It's 1. Then either you have enough mana that the moment that this happens, it doesn't have haste. So I don't remember giving a haste. And then after that you hit for 1 and you win the game. I've done that. It's really cool. I mean, again, it's total Johnny once in a blue moon thing that works. And again, I'm glad that I'm filming all these boxes, because Pack Rat, I can't say it belonged to a specific guild. I'd have to really think about that. I played this card a lot. It's pretty cool, even though it's a 7-drop. I mean, if you play it in a way where you have a lot of mana, like with Devotion to Black, you can play it very early. Okay, and then of course another Slaughter Games Great card. Never got enough out of this card, out of the Critborn Horror. Okay, so let's keep going. I think this may be a two video guild box just by seeing how many foils I have in here. I mean, I keep calling them foils. I apologize. Every time I have mentioned the word foil, except when I take a card and I show you that it is a foil, every single time in all these videos, I meant sleeve. I have no idea why. I guess I'm an old cranky guy. I keep calling sleeves foils. Sorry, they're sleeves. Okay, so I've already shown this card before. The same with this one. And the same with this one. So I guess this is where I would complete my play sets of these if I was putting them in constructed decks. Yeah, I guess I do have play sets of these. And here they are. Yeah, I sort of remember either ordering these as singles. Yeah, I think I did. I think I bought singles of all these other cards that you can see I have a playset. And I pulled enough of these, for sure. Oh, and this is where the playset of Master of Cruelties is, because I'm pretty sure I did not pull any when I cracked the booster box. Of course, the commons are a lot of fun too. I've completely ignored all these Return to Ravnica commons. That's for another day. Maybe once we get down to deck building, I'll go down that path. Another Cackler. This guy is pretty good. It's a 3/1 and it's got haste. I loved playing this card. Okay, more cards that I've already have previously shown in here. The Guild Mage that I really never played. More Slaughter Games. I must have a playset. That's the third one that I've seen. Clearly have a playset of this. This is a junk rare. Never really played with this. And of course, Rogue's Passage is another card you put in the Master of Cruelties deck, because Rogue, what's it called again? I'm sorry. Rogue's Passage will make it unblockable without you having to play the blue enchantment. But because you want it to play, you want the trick to be pulled off, you do both. You have these cards, and then you also have a blue enchantment that will make it unblockable. I think I'm going to try to pull through with a long video, because I think I can make it just on for the rest of the sleeved cards, not the foils that I keep mentioning. Never saw this card play. See what else? Oh yeah, so this is what happened. I did add from other guilds. Okay, let's put it at the end of this video, because that's what I did. So I'm gonna pull these out and just go and put them back in the box in order so that it's not a complete mess. So these are all Boros cards that I have in here with their respective commons. This must have been from some pack crack. I was trying to get my Burning Tree emissaries for a deck that I was building at the time, and I think this is what happened here, that I cracked a bunch of gate crash packs, and then whatever came out I put it in here. Yeah, these are all gate crash cards. Just gonna quickly record what they are just so that I can remember. Then these are the Boros ones. Then some random stuff. Maybe this is where I'll find all the Simic cards that I need. Havoc Festival. Sorry if I went off camera there. Sometimes I'm looking at the card instead of looking at the viewer. Here we go, some Simic stuff. Simic stuff. And then a bunch of Cruel stuff. Lots of it, actually. Yeah, this has to be that gate crash pack cracking that I did way back when. Cruel War Chant. The Guild Mage. This card saw some play. Could really cause a lot of damage with Blood Rush. Then the Guild Mage. We're gonna show those cards later anyways. Some Azorius in here too. Maybe this was also from my Return to Ravnica box that I got like a year and a half ago. More key runes. Yeah, these are cards that I have already shown. Okay, so let's rush through the commons. And then let's just end by showing the Golgari cards. Golgari Charm. Rite of Reaping. Great, I love this card. For a black and a green, you can pick out any card from your graveyard and put it back in your hand. I think it's a useful card, so I'll stop right here.